in the end of June, beginning of July, I was lucky enough to go for a family trip up to Spokane, Washington. And I traveled over to Montana, go visit some family and go have some fun. And we actually saw record high temps where actually the temperature hit a peak of 115 degrees, which is absolutely unheard of in that part of the United States. So I did a video a few days later because I was talking with growers in the area and they were like beside themselves saying literally everything we have is dying on the vine today. And I did a video about it, and I used the analogy of if you ever set up a little pool when you're kids on the grass, you fill it up. At the end of the day of this green grass, you dump out the water and you remove the pool and all of a sudden it's brown, right? And we all remember that. Now, ironically, the color sort of goes away, but then it sort of greens back up a little bit. But that's what happened in one day. We saw a massive crop failure in our country. Now, talking about having a thick skin when you're a YouTuber, I got tons of hate for it. Just like I got tons of hate about my lumber calls in the spring when it was exploding in price. I said, don't worry, it'll collapse in July. People have a normalcy bias, and they said, you don't know what you're talking about. Every year we have crop die-offs because of drought or heat, things like that. And I said, this one's different. It's happening in real time. And people kept in the comment section, and it was only about 10% of the comments, citing the crop report. And I tried to explain to people, the crop report actually talks about things that happened in the past. It's on what happened in the last 3 months. And I said, in 3 months, you're about to get a crop report that is so scary. It is going to absolutely blow your mind and Wall Street's mind. And a lot of people also brought up the fact, they said, well, Ninja, you must be wrong because the futures market isn't rising right now. And I said, not everybody in Wall Street knows what's going on. That's why there are multi-billionaires, and then there's people that make a few $100,000 a year on Wall Street. The multi-billionaires are the ones that understand what I'm explaining to people. I also did the same thing about coffee. Got a lot of hate about that because I said coffee is going to explode in price because we literally watched a 2-day cold snap in Brazil that wiped out most of their coffee growing, and it didn't hit, the prices did not hit the futures until just recently. So it's something I'm warning people about, and I was warning my subscribers in July. It's time to start buying coffee. It's time to start buying some extra food. And right now, prepare, because we're coming into this next winter, it is going to be very devastating. And that's not me trying to scare anyone. It is a fact.
Thanks for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Head on over to GoldSilverBitcoin.com, where we have a store where we're selling precious metals. If you have Bitcoin, you can send those to us. We'll send you gold and or silver, whatever you're choosing. Alternatively, if you have gold and silver and you want Bitcoin, feel free to send us the gold and silver and we will send you Bitcoin. This is a service that we provided for clients since 2012, since when we were opened. You can also peruse the store and see we have all sorts of prep and survival gear, storable food, etc. So thanks for watching the show, and thanks for heading on over to GoldSilverBitcoin.com.